everybody. Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming to another live stream, y'all. Another live stream. Y'all already know before we get started, I want to thank my visor kings, my visor queens, my visor honeys, and my visor princesses. Thank you so much for hanging out with your girl, hanging out with your girl. But listen, y'all already know I got a gripe. I really do. And it's just not my gripe. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of others as well. It's really messed up that, some of us go down these YouTube streets and stuff, and we go and we support some of the content creators that goes live. Maybe we may not sit up on the panel, but we go and we check them out and stuff. You think some of these motherfuckers are coming and hang out, at least hit the like button or say something and just keep it moving if they don't want to stay? I mean, I try to, when I go down these YouTube streets, at least if they see me in these chats and stuff, I always say hello to everybody and stuff like that. Now, sometimes I might stay and sometimes I might go, but best believe before I leave, I'm going to show respect and I'm going to hit that like button and I'm going to keep on moving if it's something that, I'm just not into. But at least I'm showing support. Some of these motherfuckers, they don't even show you support. A lot of these people, they know that I have channels. They know that the next person have channels and stuff. And it kills me that as long as I've been in these streets and everybody else been in these streets, a lot of them be like, oh, when did you go live? Or when did you do this? And that just lets me know and the next person know that you never watch us. You never watch us. You never pay no attention to our channels. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. Show the love. If I'm showing you love, then you show me love back. If you see me in your chat and you say hello, at least have the decency to come over and say hi back, to me. You know what I mean? Why I gotta go down these YouTube streets and be like, hello everybody, hello everybody, hello everybody. Sometimes some of the content creators will say hi back, and sometimes they don't, and sometimes they don't even show up. But best believe when they're on and they're live, I'm going and I'm going to support because that's what I feel, that plants can't grow without water. You know what I mean? We kind of need each other to try to grow to get to that next level. You know what I mean? Nobody don't want to stay no twigs and weeds. We want to blossom. We want to grow too. You know what I mean? So let's see who's in the house tonight, y'all. Okay. Hello. How are you? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I really hope y'all been checking out. I really hope y'all been checking out my music because your girl been kind of like doing little stuff here or there or whatever. You know what I mean? And and during the intermission, I will be playing one of the songs and stuff. And this is Ice Cream Sunday. I know a lot of you guys probably never even heard Ice Cream Sunday because you don't watch your girl, because you don't watch me. You know what I mean? And it's messed up because I go and I support just like the rest. We go down here, we go and we support. We sit up in these chats, these chat boxes for long periods of time. We support our content creators. You know what I mean? But our content creators don't support us. You know what I mean? Especially the big channels. The big channels, oh my God. The big channels is like, you know, you're not big enough for me to come over and hang out with you or even comment. You gotta get up to where I'm at before I could do that. And I think that that's wrong. I think that's wrong because my thing is that everybody started as subscribers before they went to content creators. You know what I mean? That's it. And a lot of the content creators, the ones that's up and coming and stuff, the only way they got their channel started is because of what they've been doing, experiencing down these streets. They took in notes. They know exactly how to run these YouTube streets now. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of their numbers are way higher than yours, and you've been on the circuit for a very long time. And it didn't take them long at all. 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks tops. You know what I mean? And they got their subscribers. You know what I mean? And half of the time, you were the one that they would subscribe to your channel, and they used to come and watch you. They used to hang out with you when they were subscribers. But now they turn content creators. It's almost like they said, "Kiss my ass. I'm going on. I got my own shit going on now." That's messed up. It really is. Hey, Erica, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? How you doing, girl? How's everybody? So yeah, um, and like I said, during the intermission, because y'all already know, your girl is only in here for an hour. Um, and then I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here. So anyway, y'all. Um, so tonight's topic is, and and this is I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not bashing nobody, but we're gonna talk about it. We're going to talk about it because you hear it all the time. You see it all the time. You see these grown men, grown women still staying at home with their parents, not trying to move out, not trying to do nothing for themselves. But they got their parents still taking care of them. They got the parents still doing their laundry. They got the parents still cooking their food and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Now I can understand that if I can understand if you got a parent that that's elderly, that has a disability or something like that, and you have to be there and you have to take care of the parent. Yes, then by all means, yes, that's the right thing to do. But if you got a mother and you got a father, even a mother that that's staying at home, or she works a job or something like that, nothing wrong with her, but then yet you're still there, and you're 34 going into your 40s, but yet you still expect for your mom to cook. You're not cleaning nothing, you're not giving her no money for rent or anything like that. It's time. When is it time to leave the nest? So you got to think about, see, birds, they don't play that shit. Birds, when a mama bird, when she hatches her babies and the babies are big enough and all of that, the mama will push that baby out of the nest. Will push that baby out of the nest. What that baby was gonna have to do is fly. If that baby can't fly, then he's dead, because 9 times out of 10, the mama is going to leave the nest, and the kids or the babies are going to have to fly. They're going to have to fly. And if they don't fly, they're going to hit the ground. That's it. And a lot of them, that's what them birds, that's how them little chickadees or whatever they do, they have to fly. They got to fly because they already know it's time to leave the nest. And once they do, they on their own. But you got some grown-ups that's in their 30s and 40s that they're scared to leave the nest. They don't want to. They don't want to leave the nest. You know what I mean? And then if a lot of the guys, when they go out and they get women and stuff like that, they expect for that woman to do the same thing that their mother did. Cook for them, clean for them, you know, wash their clothes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know, and y'all already know it's a lot of mama boys. It's a lot of mama boys. And just like girls or young girls, they don't want to get their own place. Hell no. What I'm gonna pay? What I'm gonna go out here and pay $1,000, $2,000 when I could stay with mama and give her a couple of dollars and help her out? Huh? Next thing you know, time is gonna go, and next thing you know, you in your 30s, going in your 40s, going on your 50s, and still living at home. Hmm. Yeah, and mama, she's like, shit. You know what? You know, at least you got some. Now, I'm not saying all, because you may have some kids or some grown-ups that be like, you know what, I got a good job. I'm helping my mom out. I'm paying half of the bills. We pulling our weight together and stuff like that. That's good. That's real good. You know what I mean? Because we already know, let's just face it, guys. We already know the rent thing is so expensive these days, and the landlords, they know exactly what they're doing. They know. And that's why, kudos and shout out to the guys or people that got their own houses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because they don't have to worry about the rent and all of that stuff. Because to me, it's a ripoff. It's a ripoff because you got a person that's paying like $300, $400, $500 on a mortgage, and you sitting there paying over $1,000 for rent every single month. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. And I get it, when I was saying about, how some of the grown ups, some of the grown, that's in their 30s and 40s and stuff like that. Now, if they're there and they're actually helping, if they're pulling their weight, if they're giving money, helping out in the household and stuff, that's fine and dandy. But then you got some that just won't even help the parents out at all. They go out and go shopping, get their hair done, their nails done, and stuff like that. While mama got to sit there and probably argue with the daughter or the son, saying, "Hey, listen, you got to pay this bill. Why ain't you paying this bill?" And 9 times out of 10, if they got one of those daughters or sons that's all about self, they're gonna be like, "Shit, I had to get my nails done, I had to get my hair done. Can't it wait till next week? I'll pay it next week. I'll pay it next week." Those are the ones that, eventually, if they do move out, it's not going to work out for them. It's not. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to get in an apartment, they're going to get lazy, and some shit is going to get cut off because they're not going to be able to pay it. Then next thing you know, they're going to get evicted. And once they get evicted, where they going? Where they going? They going to start, "Mama, I got to move back home." Or, "Dad, I got to move back home." You know? Yeah, because they weren't responsible enough to pay the bills and stuff like that. So that's mama boys, and those are the ones that the grown adults that don't want to leave the nest. You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave. What did you say? Oh, y'all talking among yourself. "Hey, Chili Ball, how are you? How are you? How you doing?" And I also dropped the link, so you know if anybody wanna come in and chime on about how these grown 30 and 40-year-old adults still living at home, with their parents. Y'all already know, half of them when they do live at home, most of them probably converted the basement into a bedroom. You know what I mean? Or they use their old room that they that's been they still sleeping in the same bed since they was in high school. You know what I mean? Nothing changed. It's not like they're gonna go out and buy a whole brand new bedroom set that will fit them. They'll still be sleeping in the bed when, when they were the size of when they went to high school, or probably even elementary. Let's just keep it real. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, you see it like that. You do. You see it just like that. Yeah. So, like I said, I did drop the link and stuff. So, um, and I did put the word out, just like I always do. I put the word out, letting people know that you know that I'm going live and stuff like that. Like I said, even if they don't come in, at least hit the like button. You know what I mean? Let YouTube see that, hey, some people like it. Some people like my live stream, even though I don't hold a lot of people in here. You know, and that's okay too. That's okay too. I'm gonna keep on going because, like I said before, and y'all gonna see it. Some of these live streams that used to be up in numbers and stuff, they're gonna gradually start falling because that's just how it is. I think it might be either a certain time of the year or even certain times of the month where things just start flip flopping and changing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But all in all, like I said, this is just YouTube, and this is just what we dealing with. You know what I mean? Because yeah, you know what I mean? Because everybody want to get paid. Everybody want to get a YouTube check and all of that stuff. But it's hard. It is. It's hard. You know, it's hard to even try to make the right kind of money that you really want to make and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because not only that, you just have to deal with so much bullshit. You have to deal with YouTube bullshit. You got to deal with these copyright, this and music and this and that. It's not like you could just have fun with your channel and be like, oh, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna play that, and this sounds good and this and that. No, No, you know, YouTube got they got the they got guidelines on what you can do and what you can't do. You know what I mean? But they don't have no guidelines for anything else. They don't have no guidelines when they hear all that swearing and cussing and stuff like that. They don't have no guidelines for that. They don't have no guidelines for that messy stuff. They don't have no guidelines for that. But best believe they're gonna have a guideline for music because they probably know that those bigger music producers and the ones the creators and all of that, hey, that's money right there. That's business. They'll come and sue you. They'll come and see you, and YouTube. They ain't trying to get sued. Not by no record company. Not by no record label. Anyway, you know what I mean. So it is what it is. So we just have to follow the rules, and it's not our rules. It's YouTube rules and stuff. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. So, like I said, getting back to you know tonight's topic about the 30 and 40-year-olds, adults that's still living at home, and I'm pretty sure that it's probably even some people even on YouTube that stays at home with their parents, still staying at home with their parents, ain't left, don't have no plans to leave, you know, probably got a job either working at McDonald's or Walmart or something like that. You know what I mean? And they make okay money, but do they help their parents out? You know? Do they pay bills with their parents or something like that? Like, what, Ma, I know you don't got it this month, so I get paid on this such and such a day. I got it. Don't worry about it. Or Ma, I'm gonna pay the light bill. Don't worry about it. Or Ma, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pay the cable. Don't even worry about it. Now see that those are good kids. I mean, not kids, but those are good grown adults that will take responsibility. But you got some that just won't. They'll stay in that house. They'll pocket their money. They won't help with nothing. They won't even help with food. They'll go out to restaurants and splurge and buy this and buy that and stuff like that. Or they'll take food back home and fast food back home for themselves, but they won't even give no they won't share with nobody else, or they won't bring nobody else in anything. Like say if the mama's there and the dad is there, the kids is there or whatever, they just offer themselves. They'll go and buy them a dinner or something like that, take it home, and either go in their room or in the kitchen or something like that, and they'll eat it and won't even bother asking anybody else. Hey, I've got some dinner. I bought it. Because when mom cooks, mom's gonna cook for everybody. Mom's not just gonna cook for herself. She's not gonna cook for herself. Not unless she just done got tired of the bull crap and can't take it no more. Then she's gonna be out for self. So when she cooks, she's gonna cook for herself. Or when she cooks, she's gonna cook for her and the kids. When she cooks, they're gonna eat, she gonna eat, and she gonna clean up everything else, and ain't gonna be no leftovers. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? That's how I go. You talking about gangster queen. Hey Gordo, how are you? How are you? Thank you. Thank you for coming through, Gordo. Now Gordo's another one. Now Gordo is another one that, I go and I pop in, from time to time and stuff, and I see him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And he's been a great help to me because sometimes he shares my videos. Surprisingly, I get a notification and it says, "Hey, Gordo shared your video." See, that's why I know that a lot of people be capping. A lot of people be capping, because we already know, like I said, we already know as content creators, we know who shares our video because YouTube puts out notifications that comes to us. Like such and such shared your video. But if you in my live stream and you say, "Hey, Miss Brown, I'm gonna share your video," and then after my live stream closes and I don't see that you shared it, then I already know. I'm like, okay, you capping. Why even say anything? Don't tell me you're gonna share my video. Don't tell me you're gonna share my video and you're not, and don't tell me you're gonna hit my like button when you didn't. You know what I mean? When you didn't, just if you didn't want to do anything, just be quiet, enjoy the show, sit back. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? So Watermelon, I see you all over the place, but you don't even want to come up. You want to come up and say hi? I'm only in here for an hour. um, yeah. So, yeah. Gordo, I hope you've been listening to some of my stuff that I've been putting out. I put out 3 songs. I put out Ice Cream. I put out Niggas on the Block, and I put out Gangster Queen. So if you get a chance, bro, check that out. You know what I mean? I'm not a rapper, so don't. I think I told people that I'm not a rapper. I'm not saying that I am or anything, but I just like to have fun with my channel. And like I told y'all before, I can put some stuff together if I have to. You know what I mean? That's it. What'd you say? What'd you say, Watermelon? Man, I take up later. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Watermelon. I'm not one of the ones that have a lot of people in their live streams, but thank you for coming. Thank you for coming anyway. I appreciate you. Um, what did you say? Watch your latest vlogs. What are you talking about, Erica? Okay, you said watch my latest vlogs. Okay. Um, all right. So I'll leave that up there, Erica, so people can go and keep check you out. Hey, Grave Digger, how are you? How are you? Thank you. I see you still my advisor, King. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. So I still have I still have my ride or dies. I think I said that before, and I appreciate y'all, and I tell y'all that. I tell y'all thank you. I tell you that I love y'all and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? And I do. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't be making a couple of coins that I do make. You know what I mean? Y'all make it possible. Just like some of these content creators, they need to be appreciative because y'all the one that makes it happen. Y'all the one that lets them, get all of those fancy designs and doing all of this and smoking that weed and drinking that beer and smoking, doing whatever. Y'all make it possible when you're hitting their cash apps, when you're hitting their super chats, when you're hitting their super kisses and all of that stuff. Y'all making it possible. Let's just keep it real. Half of these people now, half of these content creators up on YouTube now, they depend so much on their subscribers that they don't have really nothing. They don't have no job. They don't have no other income coming in, but probably what they do get from YouTube. Because 9 times out of 10, either they can't work, either they can't work because they probably got too many babies, or child support is looking for them, and they're just not going to try to pay, or they just can't find no job. They can't find no job because probably their records and stuff like that. So the best thing for them to do is stay home and either babysit the girlfriend's kids or wife kids or whatever, you know what I mean, and get up on YouTube and try to work it like that. Try to work it like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, y'all. um uh Erica, Erica too crazy. Yeah, Erica with this visor. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, I'm telling you, man, when you live in the damn hood and it's nice out. See, in my city, it's real nice out tonight. You know what I mean? So you got some of everybody in the streets. You know, you got all of this loud music playing and stuff like that. Thank God. Thank God. No gunshots. Thank God. You know, as y'all already know, once it start getting hot, niggas really start acting a fool. They really start acting a fool. You know what I mean? They be barbecuing at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. Like, damn, what the fuck happened to the daytime? Niggas don't want to barbecue in the daytime no more. They want to pump the grill out like about 8, 9 o'clock at night. Kids still out playing and shit. Don't they gotta go to school? What kind of kids stay out until like 10, 11 o'clock playing in the yard and shit like that? Don't they got to go to school? Don't they got to take a bath or a shower, and get their butts in bed? But no, some of the parents, shit, some of the parents let them damn kids stay out till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then they get up all tired and shit and cranky. And the parents get mad because the kids are too tired to get up and try to, do anything. That's only because you had them up all night. You know what I mean? Some parents. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. But like I said, just getting back on tonight's topic. Getting back on tonight's topic is Miss Lakers. Hey, Miss Lakers, how are you? Miss Lakers.
Hey, Patricia. How
How
you
you
doing?
doing? Long
I'm
time no
good.
hear from.
Girl, I'll be in your bushes.
Oh, girl, I hope you've been tuning into my music.
Uh-huh. What's that song you just put out, Sucker, Nigga in the Hood? What's the song you just did? I just heard it the other day. Yes, today.
Which one? I put out three. I put out ice cream. I put
Ice
out
cream and then the one before the ice cream one.
okay, niggas
A
on the
dude on the block,
and
niggas on the
then
block,
and
yeah.
then gangster
Yeah.
and gangster queen. You already know, girl. You already know. Girl, I be having fun with my little channel and stuff like that. You already know, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You off the
Yeah,
hood.
yeah. So you say you listened to it for the first time today?
I heard it today. Mm-hmm.
What, niggas on the block?
Both of them. I ain't heard the Gangster Queen one yet.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll play Gangster Queen. I'll play Gangster Queen
Yeah,
for you.
play it. I ain't heard that one yet.
Okay, hold on. Let me play it. Let me play it. Cause I got a new system now. So
I
I
been
got a new
seeing you
little.
going live rapping and stuff. I saw you your video the other day. You was at a party or something.
Oh yeah. Hold on for a minute. Let me.
Hey, Erica. Erica be going crazy with her video. Erica, hit the link. What you doing? Come here. You finish your kitchen yet?
Girl, I'm trying to find it. I think it's I may have to go.
Hold up.
Let
Did
me
you
go.
did you hear about cooling and me fight?
Oh my god! Wait a minute. We're gonna talk about it after you let you listen.
Up and watching Golden State blow out my team.
Bitch, I've been living in the streets for a long time. Niggas always want to try me, but you know what? I got time today because, like I said, I'm a real gangster bitch. I don't play around with no bitch. You fuck around with me, bitches, you might end up lying in a ditch. I'm a real gangster queen. Sight unseen, bitches. I'm a real
You off the hood.
bitch. I'm a real 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 bitch. Bitch, I'm a real gangsta girl. I'm dripping in diamonds and pearls. I'm really gangsta boo. Bitches don't try me. You know the deal. Yeah. Niggas tell me I got that sex appeal. Yeah. My rhymes are hotter like John DeVille. Yeah. No need to tell the world I'm notorious. God sees everything glorious. I'm a real gangster bitch with big dreams. Bitches call me gangsta queen. I'm the baddest bitch with sight unseen. I'm a real ghetto queen. I've been putting bitches in body bags ever since the age of 19. My pussy wet and juicy. I fuck you so good till you call me juicy. My pussy tastes like crack, keep it coming back. I'm a real gangster queen. I just wanna have fun. I don't take shit from a bitch. I leave your ass bloody lying in the ditch. I fuck you so good, send you home crying to your bitch. I'm a real gangster queen. $5 nigga, you talking to a real queen. I'm the baddest bitch that you ever seen. I've been living in the streets ever since the age of 19. Me and my bitches study running schemes. If you ever wanna call me anything, bitches, you better call me gangsta queen. Gangsta queen. I'm a 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 gangsta queen. Gangsta queen. Gangsta queen.
So anyway, Miss Lakers, so my producer wants me. We're going to do a music video behind that. You heard me?
Okay, was that okay? How was that? Was that like a little spiritual or something all together with that and a little gangster at the same time?
Yeah, Gangsta Queen. Yeah, you already, like I said, it was more like but so did you hear Ice Cream Sunday?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you
That
know.
beat was nice.
Yeah. So let's get back on tonight's topic. So yeah, you were asking me about. Now, did you see the fight yet? Because I'm still trying to figure out. Because what I
No,
saw.
I seen it. I happened to see. I think I was watching Gordo's channel. Was that whose channel I was watching? I saw somebody was replaying it. Dang, whose channel was that? Erica's and Gordo's. I watched to get catch up with what had happened. Erica's and Gordo. Erica, Gordo had the whole thing, and Erica had the whole thing. So yeah, I watched it on their channel.
Okay, when you say the whole thing, they showed the fight. They showed them fighting.
No, not the actual fight, but they had two versions of. Actually, it was three versions. It was the Mahia version, from his live view. Then it was from Mink's phone. Then it was from Coolin's phone. It was like three different versions of what
Okay,
happened.
so you didn't
Like
see
the
the
whole thing that
faces.
led up to it. No, you can see their faces on the individual cameras when they was talking and pointing the
Right,
camera at
right,
each other, but not the actual fight. You can just hear it.
right. I saw what I saw is I saw Coolin running up to Mink, and then the phone
Then her
went
phone went to the sky.
right. Wait a
Right.
minute. Wait. Well, I didn't want to see no trees. I mean, it's like, dang. I looked up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, right.
At first,
And somebody
I was
could
like,
have
well,
said,
shit, somebody throw the camera up in the trees.
because it hit the ground.
I'm like, dang. And that's how you heard. That's how you heard was Coolin getting at her. I guess, you know. What did you hear?
I heard that she like, why you biting me? She like, B, I can.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then I heard she like, that's what you want, Stinky Mix. That's what you want. So like she was beating the kid. You beat your kids and you
Right.
talk to
And
you
I
whoop it up.
said that.
You
I
know how your
said,
mama used to
right,
whoop you.
right. You know what? I said that about Coolin. I said that about Coolin. I said, I bet you she's the type that she be on the street when she fighting somebody. She'll talk to her like, bitch, you want some of this? I done told you to fuck with me, bitch. I done told you, bitch. Now I'm beating the fuck out of you now. Yeah, she's the type
Yeah,
that
that's how you know when you mad when you do that. When you get that talking to, you know you don't piss somebody off.
right, exactly. I was like, that's what I noticed about her. I was like, yeah, she that type that when she run up on somebody, yeah, she like, oh bitch, you want me? Okay, bam, now take this bitch, you stinking ass bitch. I done told your fucking ass to leave me the fuck alone. I tell you that, you know. I'm telling you.
Right. But then I see them pushing the narrative talking about that talking about Cooler can go to jail, that me can press charges. I'm like, no, cause Cooler can press charges back. Like that's not gonna stand. Like for one,
Right,
they gotta you can defend yourself in that state, so you can have a fair fight there in that state. You know
right,
what I'm saying? And it's not like, even though Cooling went to where she stay at, um
yeah,
Meek came outside, and she didn't just come outside like in her hallway or in front of her door or apartment or something. She came out to a public street. She
right.
came out to a public street. So
Sure
that
did.
means that she was in agreement with the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right,
if not, she would have stayed behind her door in her apartment or whatever she's staying and not came outside. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So they
right.
giving Cooling the wrong information on people telling her that she can get in trouble. She can also go press charges, and everybody talking about what she gonna say. She go press charges, say that me and somebody agreed to a fair fight, and now she's pressing charges because she lost. So I want to press charges back. So you press charges back on her. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because it was a fair fight.
right. But
They
you know,
both agreed to fight, because if
right,
Meek didn't agree to fight, she would never have. She did not have to come out, even though Cooling had pulled up there. She did not have to come out her apartment or her
right.
home.
And she did not have to tell Cooler where she lived either.
Right? She didn't
I
have to
would
give her address
that.
either.
I would
So
never do
she agreed to it. Right? Come on now. Unless I want to fight.
that. Right, right.
If I want to fight, come to me. I ain't coming to you. Come on, come to me, and I'm gonna oblige you. That's basically what she said.
Yep. Right. And then where did the hammer come in,
So
Miss
quick.
Lincoln?
All right, and so if she didn't want to fight, why did she take a hammer with her? If she didn't plan on fighting, why you take a
Scared she
hammer?
was gonna lose. She was scared. She was probably
Right,
scared
but she didn't
she
even
was
have
gonna
enough
lose.
guts to use the weapon.
Right. She was scared that because she's not a fighter. You could tell. You
No,
know when
she's
she
not a fighter. Yeah, you can tell she's not a
yeah,
fighter because she was so. Why are you biting me? Who says that? I'd have tried to knock her
exactly. You
teeth
could
out of.
tell
I'd have bit
when
her back. I'd have bit her
right,
back. Like, you want to bite? I'd have bit
right,
her back.
exactly.
But ain't no
See,
rules in fighting. There's no rules. You can do whatever.
no
Bite. I've
rules.
been bit before, but I bet you that person never bite nobody else. Because I'm
You know
telling you, I
what?
tried
I'm
to
gonna
break
tell
her
you
mother freaking
when you
jaw.
fighting, right? When you fighting, you pulling out hair, you pulling out this, you gouging it, you doing whatever.
Right,
That's what it is. You fighting. You know, ain't no fair
right.
fight when you
And
out
then
here.
plus, it's my word against yours. There is no videotape of me putting my hands on you, like, unless they got it out there in the apartment. But still, she still can be that, even if it is videotape of them fighting. She came where Meek messed up at. She came outside, and she didn't just come outside. She walked to the public street where she was sitting at. She
Right, and then
walked
she
to
had
her
nerve to sit down. You don't sit down.
and had the
First
nerve
thing,
to sit down. Man, that's
sit
how you can tell
down.
she ain't a fighter. Who sits down in front of somebody? You tell them they gonna say they gonna kick your butt because they tired of your
Right.
crap.
Cause she should have, you know what? She was lucky that Cooler didn't kick her in the face like hard, running up
Man, come on.
and making
But
her
make
ass
it so
go up.
bad. That just show you how in denial that girl is, because like now you playing. Not only that, you think everything is a joke. You think everything the internet. No, it's not.
She
Sometimes
ain't no
people get
fighter.
tired of your butt. You
She's
know what?
never no fighter. She don't know how to fight. She that type. She's that type. I could tell.
Ooh,
She don't fight in no hood. She ain't one of them hood females that go and fight.
yeah, but she just straight got a big mouth and strictly for the
That's
internet.
it.
Right,
And she
exactly.
stayed behind
But
that gated fence, and that's
yeah,
it.
but she
But
came out
remember,
that gate and got the
yeah,
do done to her.
yeah, well, that was her big mistake by doing that. She came out, but
Yeah.
you notice how
So
she went
she
across the street though.
She
She
ain't
was
got no
way on
case.
the
No,
other
she
side.
ain't got. She walked a long little distance. She kept asking, "Where you want me to go? Where you want me to go? Where you want me to go?
Right,
You want me to come over
right.
here? All right, here I come." So she agreed to that fight. She has no case, and then not only that, that girl pulled up on a cancer patient before and went to somebody's house to fight. So she has a repetitive behavior. So she has no case.
Oh, she did.
She's an easy, yeah. She got a case now. She out on bond.
She is.
Yeah. So this
Oh,
time, instead of going to the person's house, you told the person to come to you and I meet you outside. So girl, bye. That's an easy case. That's an easy case. The state ain't gonna touch that.
right, right, right.
No. Cooling ain't gotta get a lawyer. Cooling go in there and represent herself. She
That's
can call
it.
me on the phone. I tell her what to say.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and you know what? See, I think
Huh?
what Mink should have did. I think what Mink should have did. I mean, to me, this is just me. You don't tell nobody. You don't give the location where you go. You know where you
Well,
live.
she gonna say that Cooling already knew her address because she been doxxed. But okay, even if she know it, you reconfirmed it. You made sure she knew it
Right,
because you
right,
repeated
and
it.
not just that. Everybody that don't like you know exactly where you at.
Where you stay at now, girl, you was stupid to ever get your address out like that. Cause
Right.
anybody can catch you in the parking lot or the bushes and get
Anybody.
your
When
butt.
she comes from that gate, when she comes from out there, I'm pretty sure
She
right to the
fair
left,
game.
she's probably looking at, her surroundings really, really careful before she get in her car, around her surroundings and stuff, because you just never know who's going to run up and tackle her and videotape that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they trying to get
Uh-huh.
their numbers up. They trying to get their channels up. You know what I mean? That's it. You know, if you
Yeah.
gonna fight somebody, she's supposed to be like, listen, let's meet in the middle. Let's meet down the road or something like that. Let's meet down the road or
Right, exactly.
gas station, someplace, open area, something, and we can do what we do then.
Right.
But shit.
But but she ain't got no case though. I don't know what she thought.
Yeah, and then I heard she got okay. So I think she said something about she got a broken fingernails, and then Coolin said that she pulled out a lock of her hair,
Yeah, she grabbed
one
a
of her
braid.
locks.
Wow. She should have grabbed something. Her butt kick
I was
sound
like
like.
that. When I heard that, that lets me know that Mink is no fighter, because if she was a fighter from the hood and all
Get
of that
off
shit,
of me. If
oh,
she's a fighter, she'd have never sat down in front of that girl.
right, exactly, and she would know how to pull hair. So how you gonna pull out one little hair? So that just lets me know she
Like,
wasn't really
cool.
trying to
Yeah, Cooley got a head full of hair. I'd have grabbed all them braids. They already
man,
weak.
all
Dreads
like
get
I said,
weak.
all the follicles, hair follicles, all that shit would have been right there on the ground because I would have pulled out every damn strand. That's it.
The dry scalp and everything.
Right. Coolie knows. Coolie knows. Coolie knows she's from the street. She knows. But that just lets me know that Mink is not a fighter. When she first started her channel, she started her channel in makeup,
With a
foundation,
glitter wall, honey. With a glitter wall.
that you know what I mean? But
Uh-huh. Doing glitter walls and makeup and
right,
stuff, right.
yes, but she switched and got dirty in these damn YouTube streets, and
Hold
that's
up, but listen, she got some nerves now to be playing the victim, talking about somebody interfering in her real life. How many people you don't dox and drug them on your channel?
right,
Talking about their kids. I don't see you pull up police reports, rental agreement, leases, and people mama address and mama and daddy phone number, sister and brother. How many people life have you exposed on this app? Come
right.
on
So
now.
she's getting back. Yep, she getting back what she getting back all the dirt that
Yeah,
she
she
did.
got it all back
Now we
now.
done came back on her.
And now she and what it is that she can't cope with it because for so long she been the dirty person that do she sees now she finally on the receiving end of all the dirt that she does to people. You know what I'm saying? She
Right.
finally know how it feel to do people dirty. You sit here and tell all somebody's business to what you done made up and went and found. You know what I'm saying? I done sat her and watch her. Well, I don't watch her, but I done seen where they talking about. Oh, she was talking about this and that. She done drug people. She did that. Chanel Cartel girl. She talked about Chanel mother, her babe, her deceased child. You know what
What?
I'm saying? All that stuff. She done did that poor girl dirty. You know what I'm saying? And to lose a child, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have miscarriages or whatever, but that still affects you because you know that baby was still alive and you knew you was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine losing a child that was 18 months old. You know what I'm saying? From a
Right.
freak accident. You thought your baby was laying down taking a nap and a freak accident happened. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
She
How
got caught
dare
up in
you
the
talk about
blind.
that?
Right.
Yeah,
She
how
got
dare you
caught up
talk
in
about
the
that girl?
blind.
Yeah. So your baby made a mistake and accidentally grabbed, and I hate them blinds. I hate them blinds with a passion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
So your
blinds. Yeah.
baby, a freak accident happened to someone and a child, and she was pregnant with another baby. She found out she was pregnant when that happened to the other baby. You know what I'm saying? How dare you traumatize somebody and put that on the internet everywhere? How dare you?
Damn, that's messed up.
Right? How dare you? And you talking about people? Somebody fought you, girl. Bye. You lucky somebody ain't killed you at the stuff you done to people.
Right, right, right.
I hate to see if Chanel ever get a hold of her.
Man, I
Chanel,
would have beat her up. I would have beat her up. Wouldn't you, Miss Baker?
yeah, man. I would have beat her up too if I seen her just going down the street. I'd have beat her up for what
I
she
would
did
have
to
beat her
Chanel
up.
alone.
I
Yeah,
would have
me
beat that
too.
ass. I would have beat that ass. I would have. I sure would have.
She's such a
I would have
dirty
beat that
person.
ass.
And she think people are happy what happened to her for no reason. Come on, girl. Don't nobody feel sorry for you. We feel sorry for all the people you done did dirt to.
Damn.
I mean,
Damn.
she done talked about so many people. The whole Mo3 sector, what they called it about. You know, but she done did Chanel the dirtiest of them all to me. Chanel is like the worst person she did especially to talk about it. She's a mother of a child. So how dare you talk about somebody's deceased child? You know what
Right,
I'm
a
saying? Come
deceased
on.
child. At that,
Right.
and then talk about how to. So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me she talked about the way the baby died and all of that stuff?
She lies about it. She lies and says Chanel did it to her child when it was you can tell by the report that Chanel put out in the show. Ming took a whole lot of the girl's stuff and twisted it all around to try to make her look like a bad mother. Which you can't because like, by my family being, detectives and into law and stuff, when you read the report, it's self-explanatory. Even in the article, they talk about how good the neighbors talk about how good of a mother and the father, parents they was to that little girl. You know what I'm saying? And how many times, like I'm quite sure you don't watch your niece and nephew before. How many times you don't lay a toddler down in the bed and you come out and they climbing on the bed or
Right, right.
climbed out the
Yeah,
bed? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They do that. And don't let them
right.
have another little sibling in the room with the sibling, help them get out the bed. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but how dare that misfortune you take and introduce it to this app?
See,
You
and
know what
that's
I'm saying?
messed
And then
up.
you just
Right, right. And see,
she
Miss
been
Baker,
talking
that's so
about it for like
messed up.
over a year. Like,
Yeah,
how dare you?
right. And that's so
She
messed
she
up
even
because
had the nerves. She
yeah.
even had the nerves on live to call that girl's mother.
Oh my God.
She called her mother and cursed at her mother.
No, I want to beat her up. Let's beat her up.
Yes.
Let's beat her up, Miss
And
Lakers.
she wondered why everybody was happy that she got beat on.
Yeah, yeah. She
You
wouldn't
have
do that.
done dirty stuff to people.
Listen, I would have camped out. I would have camped out right in front of her damn whatever. As soon as that bitch came up out of there, man. If I had to wear out,
Exactly.
she would have been toast. I'm telling you. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm saying to do that to a mother, and she lost her.
Yes.
Then you putting that stuff up on YouTube, and then for the life of me, I just don't understand why YouTube did not even check that to even say no. You can't
Girl.
any
Yeah.
type
And this girl
of like this up on there.
and this girl still got a YouTube page. They ain't took her page from her or nothing. I can't understand how she's still around on YouTube. How dare they let her be on
I
here and
would have
she
took her ass
monetized
down.
on here.
I would have took her ass down to China. Yes, I would have. I would have took her ass down because for you to do something like that, that's oh my God, that's dirty. That is so dirty.
Girl, it's so horrible. So I don't feel
Dang.
sorry for what she got. I don't feel sorry at
So
all.
what did Chanel do back to
You
her?
know they don't been no. Chanel just told Chanel just always defending herself, disputing what she's saying and saying she lying. Well, she shouldn't even have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, she don't do nothing back to her. Nothing at all. She just told her she'd get her one day. You know, that's all she say.
Well, she didn't have that problem because Cooling got him for all of them. So I
No,
guess
Cooling ain't get her good enough for
right. But
Chanel.
you know it's gonna be something that be like, you know what? No way. I want to do it. I want to do it. You know.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
can't
She
wait to
probably gonna
Chanel
have
get
to
a hold
move
of her.
sooner or later, she's probably going to have to move. I'm telling you.
Yeah, she better move. That's her
Yeah.
best bet.
Yeah, for her to do
So she done burn too many people, and now they know you. They know you don't even fight, girl. You done,
right, and she don't know, and she can't even fight. She can't even fight. Like I said, these keyboard thug bitches, they can't even
girl.
fight.
Exactly. Keyboard gangsters. You ain't never
Right.
lied.
Keyboard thug, they stay behind it, talk, pop all that shit and can't do nothing.
Ain't gonna
Can't
do
do nothing.
nothing.
Right.
Oh, sucker. You got
Oh
all
my
that mouth like
God.
you so big. She thought that she could have me, nobody gonna touch her. You know, cause she was bold. You want to come see me? Come on,
Right,
girl. Bye.
I seen the picture. I seen the video. She's like, I'm outside. I'm outside. That's all she
Uh-huh.
kept saying. That's all she kept saying. I'm outside. I'm outside. You want an autograph? Like an autograph? I'm like, oh, Miss Lakers fell out, but she'll be back. But y'all, I know we keep talking about it, but that's okay. I mean, we know Cooling. Miss Lakers know Cooling. We from the old school, so we can talk about it because we know Cooling. Like you guys, y'all don't know her. Y'all just kind of, ran into her and then whatever. But me and Miss Lakers, we've been down the road with Cooling, so we know Cooling. You know what I mean? Um, and we just know her, so we can talk about her. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, y'all don't know her like me and Miss Lakers. You know what I mean? Right, Miss Lakers? Miss Lakers.
Yeah, my
Like I
fault.
was saying,
Yeah.
I said me and you, we've been down the road with Cooling for a long time. So we know Cooling. We know how she is. See, some of these guys, they just ran into her, they just met her and stuff like that. I said, but we've
Yeah,
been
she
knowing.
had to really piss Cooling off bad for Cooling to pull up on her.
I know, right? And for Cooling to
She
drive
pissed
that
Cooling
long
off
way.
bad.
Right, Cooling drove what, an hour?
An hour. She was pissed.
And she was probably even mad all
Cooling
the
was
way.
tired of her mess. She was tired of her mess.
That's what it is. That's what it is. She probably's
She
like,
was
you know what?
tired of
I'm
her
sick of this
mess.
bitch. Right. She probably's like, I'm sick of this bitch. We about to end this today. We about to
Exactly.
end this today. You know what I mean? And yeah, yeah. So what is the new development now? Everything's been quiet. Mink been quiet.
I don't know. I ain't seen nothing lately.
Yeah. You
I
know what?
got on. I got on here and came over here.
Damn. I cannot believe that she would do that and make Cooling out of what's her name? Chanel, you know, and her deceased child.
And then this the killing part. She act like she was Chanel's friend all them years. You know that time. So she knew all
Mm.
her business to come on here, then turn around and do that. That's a.
And now she's
I
walking
can't wait
around
to
like
Chanel
she's
get.
the victim. Now she's walking around like
Yeah,
she's
right.
the
She walk around like she the victim. Girl, I don't feel sorry for you. I can't wait to Chanel get a hold of her. She
oh
think
yeah,
Cooling did her.
Chanel probably gonna get her next. Yeah.
I can't wait
Chanel's
to she
probably
get
gonna
her.
Yeah, Chanel's probably gonna get her next and
And
stuff
you know
like
what? The part, even though she talked about her child, the part that pissed me off, my mom gone. For her to disrespect and the way Chanel mom, look out for her, for you to talk to my mama the way you do, and I don't even talk to my mama that way. You got me effed up.
that. Yeah, I'm
Don't
telling
play with
you,
my mama.
that's that.
You already played with my child. Now you playing with my trying disrespecting my mama.
And she put all of and put that deceased child stuff. So did she have like the death certificate and all of that, showing all of that too?
I don't know if she had all of that, because I don't watch her, but I know she had enough that she put her picture out here, and then Room Shaker, fat sloppy butt, had the girl picture out here, and somebody else named Tracy had the baby picture. a couple of people had a picture of the baby with a rope on her or whatever. I don't want to talk about that part, but a couple of people talked about that. You know, her baby. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you
Her daughter.
serious?
Girl,
They
yeah,
did that?
and that's how I knew Room Shaker fat butt went pregnant. Because how you supposed to be, you pregnant supposed to be carrying a child, but you talking about somebody deceased child. What kind of mother does that
You know
while you
what? This
carrying
some
a baby?
stinking ass bitches. They are. They some
Ain't
stinking
they,
ass,
girl? Ain't
runchy ass
they?
bitches. You know what I
Ain't
mean? And
they?
they gonna get what's coming to them too. Cause you don't do that.
Exactly.
You don't do that. Whoever, whatever her name is, all them people that you just named, they gonna get what they gonna get, and I don't give a fuck. They if they
Hold
don't
on,
like you,
hold up, the one named Tracy can't have no kids. That's what she get. She can't have no kids because she talking about other people kids, and then Room Shaker
she
homeless
talking
and ain't
about
got
other people's
nothing.
kids too, and she can't have none.
Right, talking about other people kids and you can't have none.
Ain't that
Ain't that nothing?
ain't that? Oh my god. Mm. And she talked about the deceased baby too.
Yeah, but that's why God ain't blessed her with no kids because she's not mother material.
She sure ain't.
Because she talk about other people kids.
Right, and Room Shaker should know better than that. Come on now.
Man, her big fat nasty, but I can't stand her.
Room Shaker should know better than that. But we already know. Like I told Room Shaker to her face that time when I was up on her panel. You's a messy bitch. You always gonna be a messy bitch, and that's just what it is.
And you ain't gonna have no subscribers unless you messy. Ain't
That's
nobody
it.
studying you.
You know what? She called herself right.
If she don't talk about Trigger, don't nobody watch her.
Right. Right.
That's the only
Exactly.
time somebody watching when she over there talking about Trig.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Because she called herself trying to do the news one time. That was a total disaster. You know what I mean? She already knew. Look, I gotta go back to this messy stuff. So that's what
He
she
said
did.
it was a total disaster.
Oh, it was a total disaster. I felt something like, well, damn. She only had like 4 people on her live, and she was talking about the news. Ain't nobody didn't want to hear that shit. People, this is YouTube. People want to hear about meat and potatoes and shit. And they want to hear some shit that they want to eat off of. They can't eat off of that. They going somewhere else. That's it.
Right.
That's how these YouTube streets are, But we already know how nasty Room Shaker is. Room Shaker is that's just what she is. She's always been like that. She got her
Yeah, but just imagine. Hold up, listen. But
messy.
she wasn't like that when she first started, though, was she? She was nothing like that.
No, she wasn't.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Before she got a platform, she was on and got before she remember she used to have nobody but 5 people, 7 people.
Right.
She was nothing. She
Exactly.
was nothing like that. She was so soft spoken and humble and stuff.
Yep.
She was nothing like that, but it wasn't doing. So she became a somebody. She made up a
Yep.
person.
Yep. She became that when she started wallowing in the mud with the rest of the pigs and started doing like what they were doing and stuff like that. It's just that she was the bigger
Cause she
pig.
wanted attention. She needed
Right.
attention.
Right.
She
She was the bigger
she couldn't
pig.
build her channel up organically. You know what I'm saying? Cause wouldn't nobody been bothered with her.
Right.
She had to become
Right.
somebody, a room
Right.
shaker, a
Exactly.
kid.
And where she's at now, that's exactly where she's going to stay. Being in that
Yeah,
mess,
but listen,
being in all that shit.
if she don't talk about mess when she try to do something else, it don't work. Like she try to
Right.
do movies, she try to do TV shows reviews. It be having like 2 people, 5 people in there.
Oh yeah,
Girl,
yeah, yeah.
bye.
Because
So
that's
listen,
it.
but if people f with you, they f with you no matter what you do. So that just show you they really don't f with you.
They don't mess right. See, you got like I was saying before. See, a lot of these live streams. See, they're not getting it because see, a lot of these live streams. When you got all these people in your live streams, you thinking that they're there for you, but 9 times out of 10, it's the people that you got up on your panel that they want to see that probably followed them over there. And soon as you're done with that person or that person leave your live stream, that's going to take half of your live stream down because some of those people are still going to follow that person, especially if that person be on on your panel and they say, hey, listen, I'm about to go live. Soon as that person leaves, half of your audience is going to leave because they're not there to see you. They're just there because
Right.
that was their favorite content creator that you had up on your panel. You know what I mean? They don't even like you. They're gonna follow their content creator. That's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Real chicken, she's always gonna be just what she is. She's gonna be messy. Her channel's gonna be messy, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's it.
Uh-huh.
I haven't never seen anything that Room Shaker did except when she first got into the game. She was more nicer. She talked to people a lot nicer and stuff like that. But I also know how sometimes these YouTube streets change you. Sometimes you want to be, you go in the game good. You go in to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do try to. But then once you out there and you running with those pigs, the devils, and you constantly selling yourself to the devil, then you become what your channel is all about. So once you become that mess, your channel is going to reflect that too. And 9 times out of
Right.
10, when that gate open, YouTube is going to send all the people to your channel that you're that's channeled or labeled to your channel. You're gonna get the mess. You're gonna get the messy people. You're gonna get the people that want to see drama and all of that stuff. You ain't gonna get no important people up in there. You ain't gonna get no doctors in there. You ain't gonna get no nurses in there. You ain't gonna get no lawyers up in there. You ain't gonna get no select. You ain't gonna get nothing like that because your
Right.
channel is not geared towards that. Your channel is geared towards messiness, and that's what YouTube is going to send you. They're going to send the mess to you because your live stream, they already know that your live stream holds quite a few people, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to send those people to your channel because that's what your channel is all about. Why do you think a lot of those promoters probably look at a lot of these channels and stuff? And that's the thing, because a lot of these commercials and ads that's played up under people's channels, those are the promoters. Those are the ones that's looking at your channel. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that if you did the right thing with your channel, those are the ones that might reach
Right.
out
They would
to you
sponsor you.
and sponsor you. And you know how many times a lot of people probably know exactly what I'm talking about, how they go down these YouTube streets on the other side of town, and you see some of them girls or you see some of them dudes, and they say, I want to thank such and such for sponsoring this video. That's money. You ain't gonna hear that over here in the Mo 3 sector because this is too messy. So what the promoters do, or they look at the video and they keep it moving. Nope, we don't want you to represent our brand. Your channel's not good enough. Your channel's messy, you messy, and that's it. And they're gonna move on to the next. And they go across town. I believe that if the Mo 3 sector was cleaned up a little bit and people started changing their ways and their channels and stuff like that, maybe some of these promoters would probably take a look and start trying to pull out people, because we got so much talent over here. We got singers over here. We got rappers over here. We got cooks over here. We got comedians over here. But you know what? But
But
because
guess what?
of this, they overlooked.
But guess what? That's just like any hood, in the ghetto. You got talented people. You got mechanics, people that can fix up your house, people that can
Right,
do hair, people that can cook, computer geeks. You got all
that's
kind of
it.
people in the hood, but they never go nowhere or do anything. They stuck just content with just being in the hood and
Right,
being gifted at what they do, but not putting anything behind themselves to try to achieve anything in the talent that they
right.
have, pursuing that talent that they have, to make a career out of it or to start a business with it, any of that. That's just like this sector. That's
Yep.
exactly like this sector.
That's
All them
exactly
talented
like this
people.
sector. They don't put up projects. They don't put up the projects, and ain't nobody going no damn where. That's it. You
Right.
just
They content with being on here
running
all
here.
day,
Yep.
every day, and not making no mother freaking, not no real money
Not no
anyway.
real money. Not no real money. They may be bringing home like two, maybe
Cause they
bringing home
holler, I
40.
make money. That ain't no money
Mhm.
what you making. That's not real money.
Right, that's not real money. Go across town to some of those bigger ones like Mr. Beats and Peyton Charles and that girl called Natalie Love. Now those people they're
Well,
making
you
money.
gotta tell me. I'm in the sports section. I watch a ton of the boxing. You know what I'm saying? The boxing channels and stuff like that. And the basketball channels. And let me tell you, all them boxing channels got sponsors. And listen, Some of them only got like 5,000 and 3,000 subs, and
Yes,
still got sponsors.
they
Still got
still got
sponsors,
sponsors.
and
Yes,
still be talking to the big time coaches and boxers with just 3 or 4 thousand subs and they subs. You know what I'm saying?
right,
I'm like, see, this is
exactly.
what I'm talking about, and they still got sponsors. So you
Yep.
don't have to have a lot of subs to have sponsors.
No, you don't. Because if they like you, they like if a sponsor looks at your video or promoter looks at your video and they're gonna say, hey, this person got some potential. We want this person to represent our brand. And they'll reach out. They'll reach out. And then when you go live and you present their video, whatever product, you're gonna say, I want to thank such and such for sponsoring this video today. But you ain't never gonna hear that not over here. The only thing you're gonna hear is bitch this, whore that, or doxing this. And
Exactly.
this and that, enviness and jealousy and channel striking and all of that stuff. You're not gonna see that across home. That's why I'm saying YouTube got everybody over here in a bubble. And that's where everybody gonna stay.
They
They're
go
gonna
like
send
this.
the nastiness people over here, they're gonna send the doctors over here, they're gonna send the skanks over here, they're gonna send the hoochies over here, they're gonna send everybody over here. But they ain't gonna send no real people that that could take your channel to the next level, because that's not what your channel's catered to. Your channel's catered to men. YouTube ain't having that. The YouTube know that over here, and StreamYard too. StreamYard knows that, hey, you know what? Since all of these projects been put up, StreamYard then went up in revenue, I'm sure, because everybody that has a channel now is going through StreamYard.
Anybody that got a problem, hit a link and go they StreamYard membership. Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yes, that's bringing their stream, that's
More
bringing their
money to
revenue.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
And
wish I would start a page.
they're not trying to lose that. Miss Lake, as you know,
Uh-uh.
back in Timbo and Trigger days and stuff like that, when we all were just subscribers, StreamYard, we didn't even know too much about StreamYard because wasn't nobody really
Exactly.
having StreamYard, because nobody was having channels. It was basically it was the content creators against the content creators. It wasn't content creators against
Against
subscribers.
the subs.
Right.
Right.
Because it wasn't like that back then. But because of the way things are now, that it is what it is. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be like this going into 24. It's gonna be the same
It's
thing.
getting worse and worse. I've been on here 2 years,
Yep.
going on 3 years, and it has changed so drastically
Right.
from when I first got on here, from back when we started on Timbo and them channel. Oh my goodness, it's so different. Remember back then, we just ranked on each other. You know what I'm saying? We didn't talk about our family. We didn't talk about no kids. We talked
No.
about each other. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then
Exactly.
we didn't care about what nobody did in their personal life. We knew none of that. We didn't
Right.
care.
We didn't know
We just
anything.
talked
We
about
didn't
what we
know.
knew about each
Right.
other on the app. Huh?
Right. Right. That's what it is. We didn't discuss anything because nobody back then, nobody was really trying to say, hey, this is about me, this is about this is they wasn't doing that. They was more secretive, like, you know what? I'm here to enjoy the show. When the show's over, I'm out of here. That's it. You know what I mean? That was it. Now we would follow, like the content creators and stuff, because they was going at it each other at that time. We would
Right.
go and see what the hoopla was about and stuff like
Right.
that.
And that's how it's supposed to be between the
Yeah,
content creators, not the content creators and the subs.
right. Because back then, didn't nobody have channels. They didn't have their channels.
And that's how that Mo3 troll sect, that's how that sector developed. Off of
Yep.
them subs becoming, content creators. Because when
Right.
it was just the content creators, it was not. It was just, we was just a sector. We was what Glock Gang and Slice Gang. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
was no Mo3 sector at all. But then
Right.
when all them
Exactly.
others, when them subs start becoming content creators, then there
All
evolved the
hell.
Mo3 sector. Yeah,
When that happened, that's exactly how. Yeah, all hell.
yeah,
Because I'm gonna tell you now.
yeah. And then they start.
Mm-hmm.
they started mingling with them people in them other sectors, and they started
Yep.
coming over here, and it
Yep.
went to ATL. Yeah,
Yep, that's what it is. Cause you didn't see no Mink Mob in there. You didn't see no Chanel. You didn't see no all those other females and stuff from across the tracks. You didn't see them in the Timbo
yeah,
Spice and Trigger Man. You didn't see them back then because they didn't know anything about that. Because 9 times out of 10, they were probably just subscribers themselves. They were probably subscribers themselves, and then they decided to get their own channels and stuff. And how most of them right now today are getting their own channels is because they're still eating off the content creators, because a lot of the ones that don't have channels, they go around deliberately in these YouTube streets, sit in the chat boxes and take notes of what was going on in these YouTube streets, and then decide to go ahead and get their channel and then talk about what they've already know about down in these YouTube streets. You know what I mean?
right,
And 9 times out of 10, if they're doing it right, they're gonna bypass you in the subscribers, because when they come in, they're gonna be so messy. They're gonna be so messy that that's it. Their numbers are gonna skyrocket. Gonna bypass
right.
you. Gonna bypass you, and then the next
Back
person.
when we were subs, a person like that would not even got nobody over in their chat. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? Cause wouldn't nobody had watched them doing that. Nobody would have
Nope.
watched it.
Right, because what we would have did, we would have shut all that down. We would have probably been like, you know what,
Exactly,
we're not going
exactly,
over there.
exactly,
We're not supporting that. And then that channel
exactly,
should be
exactly.
well. Now, if we would have did that over here in the Mo 3 sector, when Mink and Queen 88 and all them other people brought their butts over here and started with that crazy stuff, we should have said, listen, no, you're not bringing this over there, and we're not
We should
and
not have supported them. Right, exactly. We should have stuck to our guns and kept them out.
right.
Yeah,
If we would have kept them out, if we would have kept them out and say, nope, we're not supporting that, their channels would have been shit. Their channels would have been garbage, because they wouldn't have had
exactly.
nobody would have watched them. Nobody. Most of them people that we're talking about now is half of the people that's from the Mo 3 sector, I'm pretty sure, are now their subscribers. Yeah. So, yep. Dragon said, I'm listening. He says, shout out. Dragon, how many times are you going to play Gangsta Queen? Dragon said, I listened to that
Really
song
fun.
1,000
Hey,
times.
Dragon. Hey, Dragon. I didn't know he was down there.
Oh, yeah. Dragon been here. Yeah, Dragon been here and stuff. Yep. But you already know, Miss Lakers. That's just how these YouTube streets are. You know what I mean? And it ain't going nowhere. That's just what it is. You know. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
Dragon.
Gordo was not. They made Gordo bad too. Gordo told me he was a gentleman. Yeah, he was nice at first. They made
Yes,
him bad.
Gordo was. Yes, he
They
was.
so did. Hey Trey Vlog, that's my homie right there. I didn't know he was
Gordo was
down there.
quiet. Gordo was quiet. Gordo didn't mess with nobody. You know, the same thing as Shano.
I think I'm gonna say Coolin. I think Coolin might have turned Gordo out. Was it Coolin? Who got Gordo pissed first? What female? I think it was Coolin.
Well, you know,
I
when you
think
know
I think she doxed him. What made him come out
yeah,
his
Gordo
shell?
was quiet. I remember Gordo
Yeah,
being very quiet, and Ronnie was quiet.
yeah. Ronnie was quiet.
Right. Coolin
None of them was
was quiet. Coolin
all
wasn't
rude.
messy. She was a little messy, but she got
Yeah,
she
she was
got
a little
messy.
messy. She
She got
wasn't. She
down these
wasn't.
streets.
Yeah.
She wasn't real messy back then. No, she wasn't. Room Shaker, Room Shaker wasn't really messy at all either. At all. And she didn't talk the way that she did either. She didn't. You know, I'm just
She
keeping it.
wasn't talking about no welcome to hell.
Oh
Big
my
fat
God. No,
sloppy.
she
But
know what?
I
Yeah,
can't stand when she said I want to punch her in her face when she say that. You
Oh
fat,
my God.
go to hell. Go welcome to a bathtub. Go wash your butt or something.
I'm telling you, man, I can't. But you know that when I had first started noticing how crazy and nasty she was, when she started farting and burping, I'm like, oh my God, How can you do that? Then you make fun and all of this stuff like, ugh. And then I used to see her sitting in the car when she did them vlogs and stuff, and she used to
Could
roll
you
back the
imagine
window.
that car smell? Can you imagine what that car
And she
smell
used to
like? Ugh.
spit out the window, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Up
yeah,
there
yeah.
farting and burping,
Nasty.
big fat. I want 2 steaks and 2 potatoes. She a fat greedy butt.
Oh
She's
my
so fat. Did you see her news that's going around?
no.
Oh my lord. Oh my goodness.
What's
Oh
up?
my goodness. She got some news going around. That I guess she had posted them. She went to the doctor or something. Some news, her big fat butt. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
She got some nudes. I mean nudes. You know,
Oh,
nudes.
nudes, nasty pictures. Okay.
Yes.
What? Oh my god.
Yes.
And what did she do? Put them up on YouTube?
No, somebody else put them up on YouTube.
Well,
DG
could
did a
nobody
live.
get them if she
DG,
gave them?
somebody sent them to DG. DG did a live.
Oh, that means she put him.
Man,
She
she's
sent them
so
out.
big and fat. Listen, she can stand straight up and you can't see her with JJ in the front. That's how far her stomach
What?
hang down. You can't even see her with JJ in the front.
And she think
Like,
and
I can stand up in the mirror and you can see my with JJ. You can't see her with JJ in the front.
we already know Trigger would. And come on now. I already know Trigger is not going. No. Mm-mm. Trigger ain't laying down with anything like that. Hell no. Trigger ain't laying down with no
Exactly.
goddamn water buffalo. I'm telling you.
No.
No
He
goddamn
ain't got no
sea
reason
monkey.
to. I don't know how she could think nobody was gonna believe that he smashed her. I'm like, I don't know how you think nobody gonna believe that, girl. Look at you. He ain't got to see
Mm,
what nobody that
mm,
likes of you. All the bad bees in Texas. Come on now, get out of here.
girl. No way. And
She
I
got too
remember
much body.
right, and I remember the story that she would be telling. I remember, she would be like, "Oh yeah, I was in the bed. I was in the bed. We was in the bed together and stuff like that." And then I got up and I used a wash rag, and somebody said, "Well, wash rag." I
You
used
know
a
you can.
wash
She said,
rag.
yeah.
She
She
told
said she took
me
a shower. She said she took a shower. Your big A can't fit in the shower. You
oh
know
my
you gotta
god.
go. You know you gotta go outside and be hosed down. Stop it.
Oh my god. Damn, damn, damn. But you know what? I guess some people, they like her though. I don't understand how they could just sit there and listen to all that messiness. But she got to stay messy. Because if she ever called herself trying to act like she want to do cooking and she got to do this, she got to do that. No, you ain't gonna get those people. You know what I mean? And Shano's got to be like that too. But Shano said he's gonna start trying to change a little bit of his channel because I already know Shano must have been the quietest
He
person
not go. He not gonna change his channel. He like the attention too much, and he
right, he
really
like
get.
right. And I asked him, I said, "When you gonna talk about UFOs?" "Oh yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna talk about that." I said, "Well, you know what? That was something interesting that people would like to know about. You know what I mean?" But he ain't talking about no damn UFOs now, cause see, I already know
He
how shit
barely. He barely. He barely get any traffic, so he not gonna
right.
go. He not finna be not messy, cause the messiness keep what little traffic he got over there.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because I remember at one time I would look at Shano's channel and I would look, I say, okay, now even though he has that 1K, okay, I get that. But his watch hours was what's lacking. His watch hours is the reason why he wasn't monetized because people wasn't watching him. So what he did was he changed it. He had to change, he had to regroup and he had to get out there and wallow in the mud and get dirty like the rest of them and stuff like that. And that's how he was able to, get his channel popping. And he was able to get his memberships and all of that stuff. Yeah. So the way that the way that he is now, he gonna have to stay like that. You're right. Because ain't nobody gonna watch
Exactly.
him in no barbershop cutting hair and all that shit. No. They're not gonna watch that. And if they are, they're gonna watch it for a minute, and then they're gonna get the hell up out of there because that's not what they
Right.
want. They
So
they want to see some
he,
real.
like I said, he barely getting numbers now. He still, unless he be super messy, he'll have over 20 people in there. Other than that, he got 15 or less.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yep,
he
yep.
got to be messy. So he's never gonna not be messy.
Right. He gotta be messy, and yeah. And he gotta, and I remember, you remember Shano from Timbo days. He was so nice. He used to talk
Exactly.
to females nice. He never swore at a female. He never cussed at a female. He never disrespected a female. He never did anything like that. Never. But
Not now.
because of the YouTube streets, turn a person. Sometimes these YouTube streets could turn a person bad. You may not want that, but sometimes when you get up in there and you wallow in the mud, sometimes you end up getting dirty like the rest of these pigs. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, yep. So, Miss Laker, so you already know, girl, I'm only in here for an hour, so I'm going to play some music to take us out. But thank you so much for hanging out.
All right, baby.
All right. Love ya.
All right. I love you
All
more.
right. Okay. Y'all listen, I'm going to play some music to take us up out of here.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide and lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. LJ, you need to stop, boy.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, the show is over. The show is over. I want to thank my visor kings, my visor queens, my visor honeys, and my visor princesses. Y'all, please share me out. Don't tell me you're gonna share my video and y'all don't share me. Just keep it real. Keep it real. That's all I ask. If you tell me you're gonna share my video, then do it. Then do it because, like I said, we get notifications on who shares our videos. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all keep y'all notifications on because you just never know when a bitch might be back. All right. I love y'all. All right. Bye.